Hi, and welcome back to the Self Help Therapy Podcast. My name is Mpoli Pucci. On this platform, I focus on self help, personal development, character building, love, and thought provoking conversations. You're more than welcome to sit down for this therapy session and listen to what I have to say. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and do follow me on my social media platforms. It's at mpo_lipucci. With that said, let's get into it. So today's topic is titled Decentering Out of Touch Influences from Your Reality or Real Life. Now, you need to stop taking real advice from these out of touch influences, right? We don't care about their wealth. We don't care about their lifestyle. We don't care about the next trip they're going to take. In this economy, they're not relatable. We don't care what they're selling, and we don't care what brand deals they're working with. I mean, in most cases, these influencers don't even get the trends anymore. They're all just copying from each other. Really, they lack being exclusive. They lack being creative. The word influencer simply means that you set the trends. You don't follow them, you set the trends. Now, with these girls, I mean, if Michali goes to Paris, everyone is going to Paris. So you're not setting the trend and you're not an influencer. You're just out of touch with reality and you're out of touch with yourself. Now, it's very important to decenter out of touch influences from your life, because when you look at closely at their lives, you'll quickly realize that their brands and lives are based on likes, views, and going viral. These are the same people that talk about self-love but go for plastic surgery. These are the same people that talk about confidence but hide behind makeup and hair. These are the same people that talk about wealth but are scammers, liars, and they steal. Everything they do online looks perfect. It does, but behind the scenes and offline, everything is a mess. You understand what I'm saying? Now, everything they do is staged. Everything they do is planned. Everything they do is for show. These influencers will stop at nothing for views, likes, and going viral. I mean, no one is authentic anymore. No one is authentic. We're all just borrowing from each other. So if you're going to come on the internet thinking that you're going to create something amazing, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but I think someone has done that before. Now, side note, let's talk about the word authentic. I don't think people should be authentic. I don't believe people should be authentic. I mean, when you look at apps like TikTok, look how chaotic that app is simply because people are authentic on this app. Right? Now, sometimes your personality, your behavior, and your authentic self can offend and affect someone else's life without you even realizing it. You're rude. You're loud. You're always running your mouth. You need to read the room and act accordingly. Your authentic self cannot work in certain spaces and rooms. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, you can't just take out your phone and start recording and taking videos without thinking twice about what you're going to say or how it's going to affect the next person. That's why I have a problem with the word be authentic. I mean, look at X, look at TikTok. It's a mess because people are authentic on these platforms and it's not cute. So guys, with me, I've come to realize that I can't just take out my phone and start recording things, because there are people older than me, there are people who are my age, and there are people below me. So I need to maintain and keep the respect. I plan these things out. I don't just come and sit on the internet and talk because I have a phone and I have internet, right? That's the problem. You can't just say people need to be authentic. You taking out your phone and start recording yourself without thinking twice about how it's going to make the next person feel is not you being authentic. You can be very rude and you can be very unnecessary at times. So now I just want you guys to remember this. You need to decenter out of touch influences from your life. Simply because they do nothing for society, right? These are the same people with millions of followers and subscribers but can't even help out in society. How can they help their subscribers who are in need, or followers who need help? Why must we listen to them? Why must we take advice from them? Why must we keep on looking up to them? In the same breath, why must we continue supporting their brands and businesses? I mean, they fake humble it till they make it, and once they've made it, they disconnect from us completely. And a perfect example of this is the famous influencer currently, Grace. Everyone loves her. I like her too. I think she's cute. But give that girl 6 months to a year and she's not going to be relatable. Trust me, she's not. She'll be talking about growth and evolving. Now, the influencing industry is slowly becoming a dominant industry in South Africa, right? The industry itself is very superficial, but by definition, an influencer is a person who has the power to affect the opinions, choices, and decisions of their audience due to the authority, knowledge, position, and relationship they have with their audiences, followers, or subscribers. Now, my question to you is, what relationship do they have with us? What authority do they have over us? What position do they hold in society that's effective? And what knowledge are they talking about? Outfit of the day, get ready with me, or when they start shoving their brands and products down our throats. These are the same people that ask us to subscribe, follow, but when we comment, they don't even reply back to our comments, right? Now, in my opinion, celebrities were the first group of influencers before this industry created its own economy and industry, right? I mean, they start off humble, they start off genuine, they start off relatable, and it's obvious with growth, opportunities, and brand deals, they grow and evolve. That's not my problem, right? My problem is, when last did you see Mihlali take the time out to genuinely speak to us? Right? No drama, no tea, no shade. Just talk about, I don't know, beauty standards. It's within a lane. Do you understand what I'm saying? And just engage with us in the comment section. When last did you see your favorite celebrities and influencers take the time out to, I don't know, give away something, donate something to a deserving subscriber or follower, or just even organize a meet and greet? If Princess Diana, the Princess Diana, can take the time out to come to Africa and connect with her supporters back then, what was it, Mihlali? What was it saying, bougie? Do you understand? I mean, they can work with these brands and be like, okay, cool, we've worked together. Give me 100 lip glosses. It's matric dance season, and I'll just give it to girls. They can group each other and call each other's influencers and cook meals for people who are doing matric, who are writing exams, and who need these things. This, for me, is influencing, right? Helping someone, literally helping someone, and creating that connection between you and your followers. I am tired of seeing selfies on the beach, bikinis. I am tired of seeing those videos with music in the background. That's not influencing, guys. That's exhausting. We've seen that. It's enough of that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, these girls have ruined everything. Everything is a luxury. Everything is an aesthetic. Everything is perfection. Everything is a brand. They even ruined YouTube. YouTube was a creative space. But now every vlog, every video is perfect. It's edited. It has to be a certain standard. I mean, apps like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube were created for fun and community. But because of these influences, they use it as marketing tools, business platforms, and they exploit us, the subscribers and followers on these platforms. Everything's a luxury. I mean, even reading a book, taking a damn walk, reading the Bible. Like, the Bible doesn't have to be pink. You don't have to have highlighters. Read the word and let God work through you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So everything they do, they just ruin it. This is why I think we should unfollow these influencers who are out of touch, or unfollow influencers who are out of touch of reality and tone deaf. Right? I mean, as they grow, as the brand grows, as the numbers go up, whether it's a YouTube channel, Instagram account, or TikTok, having millions of followers does give you star power. It does give you star power, A-list celebrity status, right? Now, you're no longer considered an average person, you know? So how you live your life going forward is going to change, definitely, simply because you celebrated. You have followers all over the world and fans all over the world, and opportunities await you, right? But that's not the problem. The problem starts when these out-of-touch influencers start becoming exclusive towards us, right? We are your fans. We are your subscribers. We helped you create that brand or that career that you have today, right? It all starts when they start disrespecting us, when they start undermining us, and when they start thinking that they can just put their names on brands and products and expect us to buy these products without proper brand history or story behind it or proper research. And a perfect example of this is definitely Somizi. I knew that his clothing line wouldn't sell. The kids' clothing line that he had, simply because of the colors, the texture, the material, and also the fact that he had his face on these kids' clothes and his name. I love Somizi, I love Bonang, but I wouldn't want my child to walk around with their faces on my kids' clothes. No, it's not going to work. My child's clothes must have Cocomelon, Barbie, and who? Spider-Man. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I knew that it's not going to sell, and it's not selling. He's giving it away to his celebrity friends and influencers across the country because it was a flop, a big flop, you know. So I know that majority of his followers are women, but him coming out with that clothing line was not making sense. There was no relatability between Somizi and the customer. Yes, he does have a daughter, but she's not like a little girl, you know. But if Moshe had to come out with a clothing line, I think it would sell, because I mean, he has twin boys, and I mean, any boy mom or boy dad would relate to him. It will be a cute situation and it will make sense, right? Now, I think in South Africa we have a problem of marketing or advertising, one of the two. This industry just needs to sit down and communicate effectively, because when they did the campaign for the Vaseline and they had that celebrity actress or model, I don't know what's her name, she was on set with full-blown makeup. Campaign day when we're shooting, why would you have full-blown makeup when you're shooting for Vaseline? I know everyone uses Vaseline, but the primary audience for Vaseline, I don't think is someone that has full on makeup. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that was the mistake, and that's the mistakes that they do because it's very out of touch. You need to understand your target audience. You can't just do everything and include everyone. Also with Beyonce, perfect example. I mean, Beyonce, we love her. She's talented, she's skilled. We all know that. Guys, sorry, that thing again. She's skilled in everything, but when she came out with the shampoo for the hair, I was like, let's be honest, you don't do your hair every day. When she came out with the, is it Ivory Park or Blue Ivory outfits, the track pants and everything, it didn't make sense to me because I know I've never seen her in that. But you see what Kim can make you believe things. I literally buy everything that Kim posts. I mean, the Skims, she literally wears that everywhere. She wears it on a show. She wears it when she's going to the White House. Kim will have her Skims on. So now I'll be discussing the last part of the video, which is the dark side of being an out-of-touch influencer, right? So what is an out-of-touch influencer? These are influencers that we can't relate to at all. Whether it's lifestyle, career, relationships, or real-life advice they share online, we can't relate to them. Everything is far-fetched and it's a luxury. But on the other hand, with content creators, everything that they do is very relatable. We can see ourselves in them, hence their content makes sense to a lot of people, right? And especially on the TikTok app. Now, I am tired of seeing repetitive content. Outfit of the day, get ready with me, makeup tutorials, unboxing, Q&A. I'm tired of seeing boring content. Life lately, life update, and a day in a life off. I'm tired of seeing the level of sameness in content creation. We wake up the same, we clean the same, we cook the same. And lastly, I'm tired of the level of flex culture. Look what I have, look we have been, look who are my friends. And with that said, for the average person, right? For the average normal person, they can't relate to these out-of-touch influences, right? Simply because we live in one of the most unequal economies in the world, right? And all they do is cause a lot of, how can I put it? You need to unfollow, unsubscribe, and give upcoming content creators a chance. Come closer, let's quickly wrap this up. Now, I will be talking about the characteristics or the dark side of being an out-of-touch influencer, right? The first point is main character syndrome, right? These girls don't care about us. They don't care about their followers, subscribers, or fans. All they care is about themselves, right? And we as a society are suffering from main character syndrome. Yeah, I believe we're all suffering from main character syndrome simply because we think we're all stars, we all think we're celebrities. And there's nothing wrong of thinking highly of yourself. But when you start looking down on other people, that's where the problem starts, right? And these influencers tend to have these self-centered, selfish, and dramatic personalities and attitudes for no reason. The next point is definitely pretty privileged. Now, I'm talking to you as the subscriber, as the follower. You just don't follow people because they're beautiful. You don't just follow people because they present themselves as beautiful, right? It goes beyond looks. It goes beyond appearance, right? So, yeah, did I say that right? It goes beyond appearance. What are you saying? Okay, it goes beyond that, right? I am tired of superficial beauty standards and I'm tired of artificial beauty standards, right? You need to understand why you're following a person, what value they're adding in your life. And I love how we're moving from the picture content to the footage content where it's videos, right? And most of these girls don't have personalities, so they don't like this, right? Gone are the days where you just stand there and look cute in a picture. We want to see more than that. And then the third point is definitely self-centered. It's always about them. It's always been about them. They don't care about building online community. They're not worried about that. They just want to make money for themselves and move on with their lives. Number 4, mean girls. They have attitudes. They are unbothered and they mean for no reason. Number 5, they're not relatable. They're not relatable. Everything is far-fetched. Everything is a luxury and everything does not make sense, right? It does not make sense. Number 6, they are tone deaf. Tone deaf in a sense that when it comes to real life issues, they're very clueless. They know nothing. Apart from beauty, they know nothing. They don't know what's happening around them. Number 7, fake happy. You can't always be happy. Let's be honest, you can't always be happy. But these girls are always happy, always excited, always planning something amazing, you know? And that's not how life is. Number 8, dramatic or toxic, right? Behind the scenes, these girls' lives are very dramatic. It's shocking, you know? Number nine is guys, I'm tired. Number nine is definitely plastic. They celebrate and glorify artificial beauty standards and superficial beauty standards. So everyone's getting a BBL, they're getting their nose done, and so forth, you know. And number 10, the insecure. And you can tell that they're insecure by their desperate external validation they keep on seeking every time they post, every time they're online, right? Number 11, unrealistic, right? The standards and requirements for life does not really make sense. You expect your boyfriend to buy you a car or buy you a house. Do you understand? Why can't you do it yourself? Number 11, the pressure to be a role model, right? Whatever they do or say, everyone is watching, everyone is listening, so they need to move carefully, right? Number 12, yes, number 12 is, what's that? Number 12 is the next one. Think on your feet. Number 12, your worth is associated to views, likes, and going viral. So the more views you get and more followers you have, you're important. The less views, the less followers you have, you're not important in their world. And also loneliness, they suffer from loneliness, the fact that they always have to have sleepless nights thinking about creating content and making the next move and making sure that it meets the requirements of social media standards. It's ridiculous now. And the last point is the constant demand for content, right? They always have to post, they need to post because they want to be seen, they have to be seen. So it's just pressure that's unnecessary, you know. Now you need to decenter out of touch influences, right? Especially from your real life. You can't base your decisions and choices based on these influences, right? Whatever they do, whatever they say, please do take it with a pinch of salt. It is the internet after all, and you never know what's real, you never know what's fake. And with that said, just make sure that you're happy in real life, not online, you know, and appreciate what you have, right? You don't always have to pressure yourself and chase after things that you really don't need. I mean, you don't, you know, as long as you have a good home, family, friends, a good job, and you're okay, you're in good health, live your life. Thank you for watching. This was a long one. I do feel under the weather, but yeah, it is what it is. Thank you guys. See you next time.